Well, welcome. And so, kind of building off of last week. Last week we did a loving kindness meditation, really in my heart space right now, and exploring, meditating from the heart, feeling into the heart. So I want to do another type of guided meditation, and this one's a gratitude meditation. And again, the purpose of this is really that just settling into the heart, coming out of the thinking, and just, what is it like to be like heart open? What is it like to actually just feel that openness in the feelings a little bit more? And sometimes you do it and you notice it's like, nope. It's like, nope, we're going to stay up here in the headspace. That's much better. But just playing and just playing with and seeing what's like, what is it like to just breathe down into the heart and open to gratitude, and let it gratitude fill you. And this is going back to, some of the research on heart rate variability, coherence, and that sense of parasympathetic nervous system regulation. It's that icing on the cake that, yes, diaphragmatic breathing can help regulate the nervous system, but then there's something about adding this sense of gratitude or this heart opening that actually changes our body even more. And so we'll just practice. I'm gonna lead us through it and we'll just jump right in. So get comfortable, sit however you want to sit. Mm. Starting with our breathing and then checking in with where we're at right now. So here, just breath, just breathing, almost letting all of your attention be just in this inhale, like fully present this inhale. Like, what would it be like to have no other thoughts, no rushing forward, no sensing around, no dismissing, or just breathing, like 100% attention just on an inhale and then an exhale. And sometimes it feels like it's too hard to put all of your attention just here for any extended length of time. So maybe it's just one inhale. I'm going to be fully present as I inhale. And then that's it. And you relax. And maybe there's that awareness of like, oh, I can do that. All of my attention just for 2 seconds. And then exhaling. Noticing what it's like to start to really zero in on just one breath, just this inhale. And then the exhale. Who knows what the next breath will be, or how much your mind wanders, or what you'll be thinking about and feeling and doing, or anything in your body. But just one breath. Maybe it's just this next one. I'm going to put all of my awareness, all of my attention just on inhaling and then exhaling. There's nothing else. There's nothing that needs to be fixed or attended to. No, go back to doing whatever you need to do in a few minutes. But there's nothing else to do right now other than just inhale and exhale. And as you bring all of that awareness, just inhaling, notice what you're noticing. What grabs your attention first? Is it the feel of the air flowing? Is it the movement of the chest? Is it the feeling of thoughts actually pausing for a minute where everything is just quiet and there's all of a sudden just a quiet space? Or maybe it can feel like a heightening of awareness, a clarity, something that just kind of comes into sharp focus. But maybe just pausing and asking yourself, what is it that I notice when I just take that inhale, fully present? I almost feel like my brain is like dropping down, like I'm seeing lower. Things aren't quite so high and airy, but they feel a little bit more settled in my head. When I narrow all of that attention down to just one inhale. And so maybe just that quick capturing. If I don't try to be mindful for a whole half hour, 30 minutes, or 20 minutes, or even 10 minutes, if I'm just 100% in one inhale, what does that feel like? And perhaps even asking yourself each time you kind of just let it relax, take a few breaths, and then again, zero in, just one inhale, 100% attunement to this breath. Does it get easier, harder? Does that sensation that you notice become stronger or more diffuse? There's no right or wrong, good or bad. It's all just breathing. I almost start to feel a magnetic quality, like my breath is pulling my awareness into it, like I'm falling into the breath, so that I'm nothing but a breath. I am just an inhale. And whatever that quality is for you, just allowing that to be there as a way of supporting your practice. That for you is what it feels like to be fully aware, just right there, completely present, completely in what is here in this exact second. And so using that awareness, allowing it to expand out a little bit, to take in what your body feels like as you breathe, the movement of the chest, the opening of the ribs, from around the sternum, and the feeling of your shoulder blades moving on your back. Perhaps a little bit of a rocking movement in your body as you breathe. As your chest fills with air, your belly fills and then relaxes on the exhale. And then again, that almost that full 100% awareness. Can you be that breath just for one inhale, even as you're aware of your body moving? Really noticing that place on your chest, beneath your collarbones, right down the front of your chest. Noticing the way the breath moves right there in your upper to mid chest. It's like, what happens if you are right there? You are that breath right there at your sternum. And I notice again for myself, the more I'm able to just be in one inhale, just all of that one, everything becomes more still, quiet. Feels like there's space, space in my head, space to let things settle, a quietness. But you might be experiencing something completely different. And so just awareness of where you are at, what sensations are there as you narrow into just one inhale. And so from this place, beginning to scan through your body, just checking in. Where are you today? What is your body feeling today? What physical sensations are present? Might be I have the physical sensation of pain in my knee. I have the physical sensation of tiredness, or the physical sensation of a lot of energy. Whatever it is, it's not good or bad, right or wrong. You don't have to figure it out. Don't have to figure out where it came from or why it's doing what it's doing. Just checking in, noticing. And then from there, checking in with your thoughts. What's your thinking like right now? Where's your mind wanting to go? In between those places where you narrow in, fully present on an inhale, when you relax and let your thinking just do what it's going to do. What's it like? How is it right now in this moment? Making thoughts can feel fast and pressured or scattered and wide. They can feel really busy, consistent, floating, all some sorts of different ways that we can experience our thinking. And then checking in with your emotions right now. What emotions are present? You might say, I have the emotion of contentment, or boredom, or excitement, or irritation, or just feeling neutral, flat, all sorts of different ways to feel. And then perhaps noticing what it's like having just checked in with yourself. Oh, that's my breath, it's my physical sensations, my thoughts, my feelings. Oh, that's me right now. That's what I'm experiencing. Sometimes it can feel like a little bit of a lightness, a relief, a little aha. Oh, yeah, okay. That's what that is. Just maybe noticing what it's like to just really slow down and be intimate with you right now. Seeing it, welcoming your experience, allowing it to be here. And from this place, maybe feeling a little bit of gratitude or extending gratitude. Oh, I get to be intimate with myself. I get to know myself a little bit more, to see what I'm really feeling, to make a safe space for myself to be seen and experienced. Maybe a little bit of gratitude. I get this. I get to do this. I get to feel this type of closeness with me. Noticing, noticing the chest, the sternum, the front of the ribs. What does it feel like acknowledging I get to be close to myself? I get to have this experience right now in this moment. I get to give myself this gift. And I feel a softening, an opening, that sense of like, oh yeah, that feels nice. Feels really nice. It feels nice to receive this kind of a gift. And then maybe from here, extending out to notice the gifts that you have been given today. It might be the gift of having a roof over your head, or you know where to sleep tonight. You had food that you could eat. That you had time in your day to come and meditate. Maybe you had a chance to take a walk, be outside, move your body. Maybe you got to play with an animal, a dog, all sorts of little gifts. Drinking them in. Maybe that just little bit of gratitude. Oh, I get this. I get to have this today. Sometimes they seem so little we don't even notice them. Lots of gifts. A car that actually runs. Breathing, just drinking in, almost as if you are just drinking down into your heart. And then from there, expanding out even further. What other things are in your life that you're grateful for? It could be people, support, kind words, something that you feel passionate about, hobbies, things that you can do that stretch your mind and help your mind feel alive. People that challenge you, make you think about things in a different way. And that challenge you to grow, experience the world slightly differently. So much to be grateful for. And as you bring these things forward, be as concrete as you can, seeing them. And almost that drinking in again, as if you're drinking in this golden sunlight. You know, that light that you see walking, coming down through trees or filtered in through the clouds. Just light, this golden yellow light. Almost as if you can drink it in, let it fill you. Like, yes, receiving these gifts, these things, these people, these situations. And sometimes as we do this, the yeah buts will come in. Like, yeah, but if that person did blah, 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 or if only that would, then that would be different. Our minds take us away from just noticing and appreciating. And so as you notice those thoughts creeping in, or even well, I should be more grateful, or if only I'd noticed more of this, that I'd be happier. Any of those thoughts, they creep in. You can just notice them, give them a nod. Sometimes it feels good to just give them a hug and a kiss and send them on their way. Like, yeah, and right now I'm just soaking in gratitude. I'm just receiving. I'm soaking in the sunshine, letting it fill me, letting it saturate through me. Just grateful, just grateful. All of the critical voices and the shoulds and the yeah buts, they can wait. And then maybe bring into mind the one thing that you cherish the most. This I'm so grateful for. I say that and I feel tearful. Just this surge of emotion. Yes, this. I get to have this. I get to be grateful for this in my life. Noticing what happens. Noticing whether your heart opens or you kind of push away a little bit, or you notice you're thinking about rather than just feeling the gratitude, the appreciation. And again, no right or wrong. There's no way you have to be. Simply noticing, welcoming whatever arises, and just being there, being with it. And then coming back to where we started, just the inhale right there at the chest, just as it is. Checking in with your body, your thoughts, your emotions. Just this, just right here. The gratitude and appreciation of being just right here. Taking a few more breaths. And when you feel ready, opening your eyes.